In the still of the night, I hear a lonesome whistle blowing. I was standing at the station with a suitcase in my hand. She was barely 17, I wasn't quite married. Rode her hollered all aboard, I take that ticket please. Kissed her for the last time, then I turned to leave. Lord, I should've took that train. Ain't never rolling down this track again. I hear that lonesome moan of the train is still gone. Lord, I should've took that train. Lord, I should've took that train. Train stopped rolling through here, I damn near lost my mind. Laying low and lonely, I still hear that whistle whine. I only bought one ticket, but I never left this town. It's ripped and torn in places, but I still keep it around. Lord, I should've took that train. Ain't never rolling down this track again. I hear the lonesome moan of the train is still gone. Lord, I should've took that train. Lord, I should've took that train. Ain't never rolling down this track again. I hear the lonesome moan of the train is still gone. Lord, I should've took that train. Lord, I should've took that train. Lord, I should've took that train. Lord, I should've took that. In the still of the night, I hear a lonesome whistle blowing.
I think that song's made you tens of cents, hasn't it?
That's right. That song was recorded by the Nashville Bluegrass Band, and I like to say I made tens of dollars off of that record, you know? Bluegrass has been very good to me, though.
Please welcome Sam Platts and the Plainsmen with special guests Tom Catmull and Travis Yost. Let the show begin.
Oh, thank you for the great introduction, Ariana and Louie. Oh, welcome back. We got a great show lined up tonight. We got Travis Yost and Tom Catmull coming in all the way from Missoula, and we're very excited to have them down here at the barn in Norris. And we're gonna start you off with a old Charlie Pride song here. 1, 2, 3. No one could hold me. No one could control me. Friend, it's a love thing that I've got for you. Your loving can shape me, making me or break me. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. This feeling is crazy. and only you can save me from this love thing that I've got for you. Your love is an ocean, Lord, and I need an ocean. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. 'Cause these changes got me going in circles. First I turn away, then turn right back to you. Well, I need your loving to keep me from sinking. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. I'll play it, Marcus. I wanna win when I gamble, and know there's no need to ramble. I doubled my loving when I gave it to you. Your love is an ocean, Lord, and I need an ocean. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. 'Cause these changes got me going in circles. First I turn away, then turn right back to you. Well, I need your loving to keep me from sinking. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. Oh, I hope you're feeling me like I'm feeling you. Oh, thank you very much. We sure miss Charlie Pride, another casualty of the year of 2020. We're gonna do a song from our first album since we got guests from Missoula. We haven't played this one in a minute, but this one's called Meet Me in Missoula, a song I wrote with a friend of mine up in Hayden, Idaho, named Glenn Martin. 1, 2, 3, 4. Meet me in Missoula if you get this call. Or if you care. I'm leaving Wyoming, looking for I-90. We could meet up in Missoula. Tell me where. The next town will be Butte. If I haven't heard from you, at least I'll know the way you feel. I just crossed the border into northern Idaho. Still waiting for your call. But I'll just keep on driving on into Washington and try to rest my eyes beside the falls. I won't be surprised if I go out of my mind, reliving every memory I recall. My mind drifts back to a better place and time, for in Missoula was my home, and your love was still mine. And I'd give everything I own to hear your voice tonight. Your love is in my heart, and Missoula's on my mind. Broken heart and a worried mind from fear of losing you. I'm almost afraid to call once more, but I've got to know before I go, so I'll try one last time. A second chance is all I'm asking for. Lord, to my surprise, her voice came on the line, and it's sweeter than it's ever been before. Now suddenly I'm back to that better place and time. Missoula is my home, and your love is still mine. I'll give everything I own to keep you satisfied. Your love is in my heart, and Missoula's on my mind. Meet me in Missoula if you get this call. Ladies and gentlemen, straight from Missoula, welcome Travis Yost. Come on up here, Travis. And we have links to tip both Travis and Tom, and they drove 3 hours today, probably more like 3.5 hours on sketchy Montana winter roads. So be benevolent with your tipping with those guys. If you got a skimp on us to tip them, please do so.
I am so excited to be here. I am out of the house for the first time in 6 months. So I've caught all of these as they went by, all these live streams. And I think that when I see them, because I do live streams, Tom and I do live streams, and I see these and I think, oh, it's so good. I'm going to email them and see if I can sneak my way onto one of them. And I didn't have to this time. Which feels so good to be asked to be somewhere. Things get hazy with you. Will you be my baby, leading lady, like new? The years go by like the setting sun, predictable and true. But day by day I look at you and say, well, I hope you'll have me too. I go crazy, things get hazy with you. Will you my baby, leading lady, like new? The miles and miles of those crooked roads, hotel telephones. Well, the exit ramp is here to stay, leading me back home. I go crazy, things get hazy with you. Will you be my baby, leading lady, like new? I go crazy, things get hazy with you. Will you be my baby, leading lady, like new? Oh man, applause? It's the first applause I've heard in almost a year. You don't have to do that, but I enjoyed it. A dog on a leash, a dish in the sink. This shouldn't be so hard. Sweeping the floor, paper and ink. Always on watch and on guard. Whopping the needle on my favorite song. Watching for the very first star. Bag this time. Without them, we will survive. A dart at a map, a bright yellow line. Keep it at 55. Just you and me, leave it all behind. A pastime that keeps us alive. I ain't thinking about drinking. Leave the grapes on the vine. Every day is another pair of boots and a shine. I ain't bothered by the troubles deep inside this old mine. I ain't thinking about anything this time. Sun comes up, sun goes down. Happiness sometimes comes around. Sitting alone, finding a rhyme makes me so full of fear. Am I making sense? Too many words as I start to auctioneer. Stop me if you've heard this 1,000 times. Why are you still here? I ain't thinking about drinking. Leave the grapes on the vine. Every day is another pair of boots and a shine. I ain't bothered by the troubles deep inside this old mind. I ain't thinking about anything this time. Sun comes up, sun goes down. Happiness sometimes comes around. Hey! I had a plan when I walked up here, and I did none of it so far. Because I have zero self-control. I'm going to do one more song, and I'm going to bring my friend up here. You know, he is actually, this is a weird thing. Calling him my friend is strange because that's what you say. But he might be one of my only friends. He might be left. There's like two, I think. There's two. And I have a dog that I like. Catmull, dog, and my dad. Look at that. Here's a hopeful little song. And there you are, your eyes welling up with tears of pain. And there you are, so much to give, so little to gain. And there you are, oh, in the light of a big front porch. And there you are, until I'm back you'll carry the torch. And here we are, oh, looking forward, just you and me. And here we are, we're gonna make it, just wait and see. Just wait and see. And here I am, and keeping you awake while behind the wheel. And here I am, and making sure you get yourself 4 square meals. And here I am, I'm waiting for you till the time is good. And here I am, I wouldn't leave you, would you think I could? And here we are, oh, looking forward, just you and me. And here we are, we're gonna make it, just wait and see. Just wait and see. And here we are, oh, looking forward, just you and me. And here we are, we're gonna make it, just wait and see. Just wait and see. And there you are, you're walking towards me dressed in white. And here I am, I start to shaking from the beautiful sight. And there you are, your fingers laced up into mine. And here I am, I close my eyes, it'll be just fine. And here we are, oh, looking forward, just you and me. And here we are, we're gonna make it, just wait and see. And here we are, oh, looking forward, just you and me. And here we are, we're gonna make it, just wait and see. gentlemen, I don't know if I can be as dramatic as I want to be when introducing Tom.
Ladies and gentlemen. All right. That was fantastic. By the way, I'm going to make sure I'm in tune here for a second before we get started for everyone. That was an amazing set. Travis Yost. It's fantastic.
When you're allowed to boil it down to 3 songs,
Yeah.
you can feel confident about that.
All killer, no filler.
All the hits, none of the. I'm sorry. The is it just a half hour of power?
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Well, I'm psyched to be here. I ran into this particular stream a couple of months ago. I didn't know much about that it was happening, and Travis actually mentioned it to me. Travis and I do a stream every other Thursday together, and he's like, you know who's doing this thing right is Sam Platts and that whole scene over there, and I dialed in immediately, and it is a testament to the resilience of a Montana music community, and to you guys to build this whole thing. It's pretty impressive, and I am psyched to be here.
Me too.
Let's see here. This first tune is it's a little bit about Missoula, but strangely enough, it's called Rome. Not sure why that is. Goes like this. No matter when or where you go, you hear the noisy downtown streets of a city with this town in tow. Don't ask me about a thing that I don't know, and don't tell me about the world, 'cause I won't go out to Seattle or to north of Mexico. Might as well be Rome. They say that anything you do or don't do well turns out to be a can or cannot sell. Missoula County never promised it would whisper where to go. Ho, 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 ho. Between the smoke and rumbling sounds of wheels rolling for the great divide, you hear the engines in this town. You hear them pausing for a place to hide. I'm telling you, if nothing is all I got, help listen to the wind in this empty pot. Tell the lessons of the world have been forgotten or misplaced. You know, I sit and think of it all the time. After 10 or 20 years of the easy rhymes, all the words and all the melody, all forgotten or erased. Ho, ho. About a thing that I don't know, and don't tell me about the world, 'cause I won't go out to Seattle or to north of Mexico. Might as well be Rome. Might as well be Rome. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Played that song a lot lately. It's kind of like a security blanket, sort of, when you come and play in a different place and you haven't been playing as much as you want, and there's all kinds of things that can go terribly wrong. You grab your security blanket and you're doing all right. I think that's the deal. Here's one that's kind of like a snapshot song a little bit. I've always admired songwriters that have an economy of language and can take make a story out of just like a moment. So I try to emulate that with this one. This is called November Start. Somebody said she had a runaround heart. Purple hue with all the red in the middle. Steady rhythm from a cold November start. Somebody said she had a runaround heart. He met her in the street so he could say goodbye. There was no other word that he could use instead. All the other ones had passed him right on by. He met her in the street so he could say goodbye. She went to work and felt the heartbeat in her chest. Beat even faster but familiar just the same. On the bus she sits down with all the rest. She went to work and felt the heartbeat in her chest. Thanks for that. Appreciate that. Let's see here. Let's do Third Wife. Do Third Wife.
Oh, yeah.
Here's a country song. Sang and performed by two guys who don't have cowboy hats on, unfortunately. I'm not playing the part, but
Well, we both grew up in barns,
that's also not
so
true.
it feels good. No, this feels normal. But
This song I wrote this song a long time ago, and I had never written a country song before, but I do like country a lot. I grew up in Texas and listened to a ton of that stuff, and I thought, well, it's almost really good country to me. It was almost a scary thing to approach from a songwriter perspective. So I decided I was going to get a six-pack of my favorite beer at the time, my favorite affordable beer, and got after it. And so I ended up with this thing. And it was Montana-made beer that they made in Whitefish, which was, at that time, a big deal. I thought I was so cool for drinking a Montana beer. And now there's like, I think this thing's going to be a brewery tomorrow night, for crying out loud. They're everywhere. It's called Third Wife. Goes like this. 3, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3. see black stars in the evening. I keep the bottles right close to my heart. You can join me if you're gonna bring your 10-cent marijuana. I see black stars at night. You know the Saturday's ripe for the picking. With just me, my guitar, and the lights of a neon cold beer sign and a broken white line. You know the Saturday evening is right. Hold me, darling, hold me, darling, the night is still slipping away. Tell me, darling, what you said before was your name. Well, my mama, she hated my drinking, and my guitar chased off my third wife. And my daddy told me, son, it's either the bottle or the gun. Yeah, my guitar chased off my third wife. Hold me, darling, the night is still slipping away. Tell me, darling, what you said before was your name. I see black stars in the evening. I keep the bottles right close to my heart. You can join me if you're gonna bring your 10-cent marijuana. I see black stars at night. Yeah, my guitar chased off my third wife. Thanks a lot, guys. Appreciate that. All right, let's do Ditch Effort. In the key of A, the people's key. Hey. Someday, Travis and I were talking about this. Someday when we're rich and famous, someone's going to walk up on stage and hand me the correct harmonica. And I'm not even going to look at him. I'm just going to take it and I'm going to keep talking. It's going to be an amazing moment.
It's going to be great. I mean, that's the only thing on your list?
Yeah, that's it. When I have made it, when that happens,
Solid.
yeah, maybe that
He's
and
a
some
simple
new
man,
shoes.
really. He's a simple man.
That and some new shoes.
And some new shoes. Gonna get a house? Nope. Gonna get a new car? Nope. Just want somebody to hand me that harmonica. And it better be the right one.
Yeah, I'll get my kids to do it, maybe. I should have brought one of them with me, just for that alone. Here's kind of a self-deprecating love song called Ditch Effort. Goes like this. I got a little bitty bank account that's overdrawn. I got a 77 rusted out Datsun on my lawn. And if it weren't for bad luck, you know, babe, I would have none. Thank God for you, but what do you do to keep holding on? And if it comes down to you and me and your yellow cat, I hope your little fur buddy comes to love me and all of that. I got a brother out in California's got step cats too. They look at her and him and her like it just can't be true. So I'm ready to leave If you want me to, I will bag it on up and go. If we were Adam and Eve, it would make more sense, 'cause it'll only be a one-man show. Do you ever get tired of the same old jokes and the same old corny lines? I'm ready to leave if you want, but I need you most all the time. I like to drink a cold one or three when the sun goes down. 6 strings and a fiddle and a homegrown melody in town are the kind of things that keep me going when you're away. If you won't give me tomorrow, well, I will take you day by day. There's a bar in town where the third rounds come for free. And some local hack on his way to Tennessee tried to pound it out of a 4-chord melody on his way to Tennessee. So tell me one more time if I sound like the men before. If it's a passé cliche when I say you just show me the door. But let me get this sad state once before I go. A better loving ain't coming any other tall dark soul. And so I am ready to leave. If you want me to, I will bag it on up and go. If we were Adam and Eve, it wouldn't make more sense, 'cause it'll only be a one-man show. Do you ever get tired of the same old jokes and the same old corny lines? I'm ready to leave if you want, but I need you most all the time. Show. Do you ever get tired of the same old jokes and the same old corny lines? I'm ready to leave if you want, but I need you most all the time. I'm ready to leave if you want, but I need you most all the time. Hey, thanks a lot. All righty, let's do Jasper.
People all the time talk about how Tom's not fun, but I'm going to defend you right now.
Yeah, please do.
I think I'm the only one who thinks you're fun. That's hard to get through. Just joking. The joke is that really, actually, nobody thinks I'm fun. That guy's probably hard to be in a band with.
Plenty fun. Plenty fun.
It's true.
All right. I am originally from Texas, just north of Houston. I'm not from Tampa. That's what Travis just whispered to me.
Tampa. You're from Tampa, probably.
I'm from Texas. I'm not from Tampa. I did live there for like 6 months. Oh. And once Travis found that, I decided he was going to call me Tampa Tom.
Tampa.
Tampa. Oh, no doubt. Tampa Catmull.
Thank you. I wrote that joke myself.
Just now.
Tampa.
And I went to school in a town called Nacogdoches, Texas, which is where Stephen F. Austin is. Stone cold Stephen F. Austin. We're just making stupid jokes the entire time. Since the time we pulled up in the car, we've just been making stupid jokes. And now I'm repeating them.
There were jokes and comedy.
Yeah, right.
And music.
And that's not too far from a town called Jasper, Texas. And Jasper had kind of a pretty heinous crime that happened probably about like 20 years ago now, maybe even further back than that, actually. And so this song's written for James Byrd Jr., who was the victim of crime that should never happen. There's a documentary about it. I don't want to get into details, but there's a documentary about it called Two Towns, if you're ever interested in that kind of thing. We're going to do this one, and then we're going to do one more, and then the Plainsmen are coming back up. So I'm excited about it. That's Travis giving me the cue. We should tell them. We should make sure.
Well, no,
This is good.
I was worried. I get worried.
I know. My one job was to mention at least a song or two ahead of time that you guys are coming back up. There we go. I'm going to mention it again after this song.
But we do have like
We're going to do
6
this
more
one.
songs.
We're going to do one more, and then it's after. Total pro. Bob Shepherd at the pulp mill tells me nothing can be done. And Brian says machines and cheaper wages ain't the ones who've taken my job from me. So we load up in the dually, maybe take her for a ride. Empty bottle, Brian whistles by my side. Cold winds will blow, trees to bend. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mother. Someone tell God above to try and stop the water. It's rained for days now, nights unending, and I am tired of pointing fingers at my well, rainstorms fall on empty fields like children in the street. And water rolls off this truck like the blood upon his feet. And I ain't got nothing but time for you. My buddy Brian tells me, says the black man is on the run. Walks on down the street and we feel like something should be done. Brian smiles and offers a ride to him. Hello, Daddy. Hello, Mother. Someone tell God above to try and stop the water. It's rained for days now, and nights unending, and I am tired of pointing fingers at myself. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Thank you. All right. This last song is a kind of a, it's like a little spaghetti western, I like to think of it. Let me grab the proper pick. It's a little spaghetti western, and I decided that I was going to put I have two sons who live with me. They're 18 and 16. And I decided I was going to put them in this song, even though I don't call them by name. And I don't think they know that I've done that because they're not, as teenagers are, they're not dialed into their parents that much, really. So
They don't talk to you very often.
yeah, I haven't seen them in weeks. No, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. So this is called Brother and the Pearl. This is about two brothers and one girl. That was almost a little poetry I threw out there.
Way to go.
Yeah. Just throwing that out there.
Songwriter.
Yeah, it rhymed. Pretty exciting. Like brothers from grade school, one loved like a damn fool. One stood guard for both of their hearts. If brother stumbled for some blue eyes and long curls, the other watched her from the start. They mind their own business while others stood witness the beauty of blood, tears, and time. But brother was hoping when Pearl cracked him open, love had not struck both of them blind. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. One heart was John Henry, unstoppable, when he gave all of himself to the girl. One brother stood watching, one brother stood waiting. Both brothers had plans for the pearl. One night after dancing, the shadows were glancing. His brother was walking her home. They kissed in the doorway, but brother could not stay a gentleman. Walks home alone, he says, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I'm taking my time. No, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I'm taking my time. Well, they all heard the shots fired. Responders would all try to get there as fast as they can. One heart barely beating, the other lay bleeding. His own gun lay warm in his hand. He said, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. The world understands. No, I don't belong here. I don't belong here. I don't belong here. The world understands. That's a lot. Let's get the Plainsmen up here. Sam Platts and the Plainsmen returning to the stage. I'm excited.
Well, I got to thinking about the first time I met you and Travis. I believe it was in Shodo, Montana.
Shoto?
Yeah, you remember playing in that reefer trailer that they cut one side out of it and called it an amphitheater?
Yes, I do now. That's right. I forgot about that.
Had to be 8 or 9 years ago by
I
now.
thought it was Great Falls, but Great Falls was after that, I think. We did we did some kind of, what is it, MPAC or something like that? I remember bumping into you there briefly.
Sure.
Sure. Okay, all right. Great Falls, that was pretty special.
I know it. I know in Shodo during our set, Jay and I were playing with Wiley in the Wild West for that one, and a hornet flew up my shirt in the middle of the set.
Man.
And stung me about 3 times. Oh. So that particular show, maybe the only one, I maybe had better dance moves than Wiley Gustafson.
Man.
Yeah, after the show, went to where they had us set up for a dressing room, took off my fancy white shirt, and out flew the hornet.
Nice.
He made it.
I like that phrase, out flew the hornet. I think it's going to be the name of my autobiography, or yours maybe. Not to endlessly talk, but I have a little story. I was in a brewery one time drinking a beer, and I didn't look down, and there was a little hornet inside my beer. Put it in my mouth, stung me on the tongue. Oh, no. Tongue swelled up during the song. Yeah, pretty exciting. There's no business.
Yours tops mine.
I don't know. There was only one. There's only one sting. All right. Here's one called Don't Let Her Get Down. This is a true story, although I can't remember when it happened. It goes like this. 1, 2. I left my jacket on a bar stool. Cursed the darkness when the wind blew. Curse the smoke and the doorman's name that mostly I forgot. At 9:30 I'm a 4 count. At 1:30 I'm a light switch. But it's mostly in between, it seems that I am not. Don't let her get down. Don't let her get down. Don't let the sand to your foolhardy get around. Don't let her get down. Don't let her get down. 'Cause you ain't fooling anybody in this town. You're liking into painting, an artsy turtleneck and Satan. A little habit that you just can't do without. But this morning brings you cold black, with a touch of white to pull the bite back, and with a little cane to help you walk on by your sturdy little doubts. Don't let her get down. Don't let her get down. Don't let the sand to your foolhardy get around. Don't let her get down. Don't let her get down. 'Cause you ain't fooling anybody in this town. Lily. Marcus. There was a tale about an oil man begging for change with just a Coke can. Christians everywhere, but no coin fitting in. Spent his tender in his youth now, dress his bullshit up as truth out. If a right-hand turn will make you old, you're still left with turns to make you thin. Don't let her get down. Don't let her get down. Don't let the sand to your No, you ain't fooling anybody in this town.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. All right.
This is as good a place as any to announce that we've invited the band to come be our band
Yeah.
and live with us. We have one custom-made gigantic bed. Plenty of space.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
I know. I'm sorry. Well,
Ah, right.
well, you have room in the bed, but it's one big blankie.
One big blanket. Still socially distanced.
Middle.
though.
So congratulations.
We're going to do, I'm going to sing one more. And then you guys are going to do a couple, right? Is that right? Is that how that goes?
We're actually going to have Gentleman Jay do a song solo,
Right. Yay!
which we're really excited for. We got really lucky with Tom and Travis here. We had 2 acts and 1 Subaru show up because we're missing Tessie this week. She decided to beat the heat and go down to Austin for a week or 2. So we'll be having her back here when she gets back. We hope she has a good trip.
Oh, man. Oh, my gosh. All right. This is called Change Your Mind. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. What she don't know is gonna hurt somebody. She ain't got, it's gonna break the bank. When she says drive your Cadillac slow and steady, you gonna drive your Cadillac slow and steady. She left your love, a God and country far behind. That competition ain't got the resources or the time enough to catch your eye or somehow change your mind. Yeah, somehow change your mind. Change your mind. What she don't say is the same old story. What you don't say is familiar news. What you might have had in mind got complicated, bent into the shape of something that she can't use. She left your love, God and country far behind. Competition ain't got the resources or the time enough to catch your eye or somehow change your mind. Yeah, somehow change your mind. Change your mind. Years, same old story. 100 times, familiar scene. 100 wars for love and truth and glory. One woman walking slow to show you what it means. She left your love, of God and country far behind. That competition ain't got the resources or the time enough to catch your eye or somehow change your mind. Yeah, somehow change your mind. Change your mind. Change your mind. Thanks for having us.
Tom Catmull, Travis Yost, thank you guys so much for making the trip, and coming and doing our show with us.
Sam Platts and the Plainsmen. Fantastic.
Welcome to the band.
Thank you, Travis. Oh, please make welcome Mr. J. Kane.
Hey, folks. Don't often get the chance to be sappy and sentimental up here, but I'm going to take the opportunity to do that tonight. This beautiful guitar here was a gift from my good friend Sam. Of course, you know Sam. And he's also the reason a number of years ago I went to Maine playing with Wiley, and I'm sure enough of you folks here know. My wife Carmen, she's from out there, and so I can attribute two of the most beautiful things in my life to my friendship with Sam. But this song here I'm going to do is one that helped me woo Carmen into moving across the nation out here to Montana. This is a Nick Lowe song called Rome Wasn't Built in a Day. You don't know it, but I made my mind up. You'll wind up in my arms. First, I've got to break down your resistance to my charms. Yes, darling, I know it won't be easy, but I won't rest until I find a way. Everybody knows that Rome wasn't built in a day. How I'll make it happen, I'm not certain. I'm working on a plan. And when I get it tight, you'll believe that I'm your man. And you don't know it yet, but you'll surrender when I make my play. Everybody knows that Rome wasn't built in a day. I'll offer you protection, 24-hour love and affection, and it'll take time to make it right. Just look at what the Pharaoh did when he built his pyramid. Everybody knows that don't spring up overnight. There'll be a celebration and a silver band will play. But everybody knows that Rome wasn't built in a day. Everybody knows that Rome wasn't built in a day. All right, let's get the rest of the band back up here. No.
That's such a great song. It's a great album. It's At My Age, right?
Yeah.
If you're looking for something new to listen to, look up Nick Lowe, At My Age. Fantastic album. Well, we're gonna do a little Tex-Mex number here, even though I'm a Wyoming boy. I grew up in a sawmill town, so I went to my share of quinceañeras and fell in love with the squeeze box. My grandpa is also a accordion player. He kind of plays some cowboy songs and some polkas. And guess it's a product of Saratoga, Wyoming. You plugged in? Let's hit it. Muchas gracias. Thank you, Marcus. We're going to finish the night here with a song that Red Steagall recorded, a few decades ago. And it's always been a favorite one of ours. And we got it worked up for the evening. This one's called Party Dolls and Wine. Neon lights, barroom band, motel rooms, and one-night stands. It's party time, you'll find me at the head of the line. Midnight cowboy singing my songs to every pretty girl who comes along. My life's made up of party dolls and wine. Party dolls and wine, drink and let the good times roll. Party dolls and wine, tantalizing fruit of the vine. I know that someday I'll be put in my place. I'll die happy with a smile on my face, remembering all those party dolls and wine. And let the good times roll. Party dolls and wine, making memories for the days when I'm old. I know that someday I'll meet my match. Till that time, well, it's down the hatch with the bubbling, sparkling, tantalizing fruit of the vine. I know that someday I'll be put in my place. I'll die happy with a smile on my face, remembering all those party dolls and wine. Remembering all those party dolls and wine. Thank you very much. Thanks everybody that tuned in. We'd like to thank Matt Bowen and the Bar MC for letting us do this show here. Thank Chuck Goodwin for doing a great job on the sound, and Pat Loken on the video. I'd like to thank Travis Yost and Tom Catmull. Come on up here, guys. Give them one last waving bow there. We're definitely going to have you guys back. Hopefully when the world opens up, we'll do a show together. We'd like to thank Sunrise Sanitation in Saratoga, Wyoming for their continued support. I'd like to take a minute and introduce the hardest working band in the state of Montana, the Plainsmen. On the bass, Jay Kane, also on solo vocals there too. That's an excellent song that he chose tonight. Got Lily Platts on the fiddle. Back on the drums, we got Josh Poole. Marcus Engstrom there on the lead guitar. Tune in next week for Quinby from Quinby and the West Wayland Band. This will be Quinby and the West Walcott Band next week. You guys have a great night.